If you want to skip buddy time and go right to the horror game itself, go to the timestamp right here. Hey friends, I'm really happy to see you. It's time for one of the most intense horror game stories we've ever experienced on this channel. Today we're playing a horror game called Where. It's a disturbing visual novel all about a very strange facility. Before we get started with the game itself though, of course, let's have buddy time. And for today's buddy time, I'd like to talk about lanes. Now, what could I possibly mean by that? If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know that my college years were some of the toughest of my entire life. My mental health was at its worst, I had a very low opinion of myself, and overall I felt like I had very little control of my life. One of the things I was really getting caught up in that was leading me down the wrong path was constantly watching what other people were doing. Every day I was just seeing what other people in my personal life and on social media were doing, and I was comparing myself to that situation. They seem happier than I am, they're doing so much better than I am. If only I was more like this person, then maybe I wouldn't be so sad. It was affecting my decision making at every turn. This was especially true in the gym. I was comparing the way I looked to people every day. It destroyed me. I started hating myself. I wasn't focusing on my lane. I kept looking over at the other lanes around me. I was obsessing over what they were doing. And this is such an easy trap to get caught up in. There's nothing more discouraging than thinking you're behind. It's been a decade since I've been in college, and I can tell you for certainty, friends, the timing of every single person's journey is completely different. You are not behind. The person you're comparing yourself to is not better than you. All you need to do is focus on your journey and what makes it special, because that's where you find happiness. You find it in the small moments on your journey. Do not let comparison rob you of those joys, because as we have talked before, when it comes to joy, comparison is a thief. Maybe you don't hear this enough, but you are special. Your journey is special. It's time to focus in on that. I love you all and I hope you're safe. Welcome to Where. And here we go, friends. This is Where. I have no idea what kind of story we're getting into here, but we're going to find out. Warning, this is a work of fiction. There are contents of disturbing imagery and audio, graphic violence, gore, psychological distress, self-harm, shaking images, and flashing lights. Player discretion is highly advised. So this is a little different than some of the other visual novels we've played. There's a map, and then there's timed reactions as well with the Z key, and there's going to be clickable areas. Interesting, okay. We stumble over the same stones, haunted by what we cannot release. What feels like progress is often only repetition, but to find yourself, you must be lost in the first place. The universe bonds to our observation, and what is hidden for a reason. Once witnessed, it cannot be undone. Are you sure you want to do this? Their fate will change whether you intend it or not. Yes. We wake up with some lamps overhead. What? Where am I? Your eyes slowly adapt to the blinding light of a lamp. You notice a ceiling covered by layers of all sorts of entangled pipes and tubes of different sizes, making it impossible to see through them. The air is bizarrely dense with dust particles, making breathing even harder. Also, take a look at the text there, friends. See how the word dense has like a visual effect on it? I think that's to heighten the immersion as we read along here. You stare for a few minutes before gathering your strength and managing to sit up. Your eyes wander across the peculiar place, following the soft, luminescent lights, the stained and crumbling walls, and the unaccountably branched pathways glooming before you. A truly nauseating sight. The vacant hallways seem to be stretching into nothing but ominous darkness. It somehow feels alive. How did I get here? Who even am I? We have no memory of who we are. My mind is blank. I can't remember. It's not like anything I've seen before, yet it gives off an odd, familiar feeling. Who is this? Is that... It looks like a man. Raising both of his hands into the air, a figure is slowly approaching you. Hey! Your voice is cracking as you desperately try to form syllables. Stop right there! As he steps into the warm light, you manage to make out his features. It really is a man. His face is mostly covered by a brown hat, wearing a plain brown hoodie with a reddish scarf tied around his neck. I mean, his hands are up like he's like, hey, I mean no harm, but I guess we can never be sure. What are you? I don't know how I got here. I'm lost. Please listen to me. I mean no harm. Why should I trust you? You don't have to trust me. Just give me a chance to explain. He seems suspicious, but still, he might be my only chance. I can't miss this opportunity. We got one choice here, and I think trusting him is our only choice, outside of what they are physically allowing us to select. In this situation, I don't think we have much of a choice. It can't hurt to try. So, you said you were lost? After making sure you don't see him as a threat, he relieves a huge sigh. Exactly. This place is huge. He casually lifts his hat, revealing his face. To your surprise, it's almost fully bandaged with only one eye staring directly at you. I know this might sound weird, but once I just woke up in this morbid place. Who are you? My name is Ray. I don't remember much about myself. All I can recall is that I'm a high school student. And who am I speaking to? Your thoughts are swirling in your head as you try to unravel each memory. You can't find the right words. Looking at your puzzled expression, he gives a small chuckle. It's alright, it took me some time to figure it out too. Where are we? No idea. This place doesn't look similar to anything I've seen before. It's huge. There's not a single person anywhere. It's as desolate as it is big. I'm glad I managed to find someone. What do you mean by that? How long have you been here? I think I woke up like 3 or 4 days ago. Oh my god. 3 or 4 days ago? Can I look at the map? Okay, no, we can't say anything on the map. And this is all of the pathways and endings we've seen. That's very convenient. Days ago? Just how far did you venture off in this place? That would be quite far away. This whole place is like a maze, just infinite. Or so huge that it's untraversed. It has innumerable rooms and doors leading to even more passageways. It's like we're in the back rooms, but if it was like the back rooms of a mall. You guys ever been in those, I guess, employee tunnels in the malls? Super strange, very weird, unlike anything I've ever seen, and this reminds me of it. However, every room is different. Here, just look around. What? A bedroom? Friends, why would a bedroom be here? It's a bedroom. You see a smaller room furnished with a double bed, wardrobe, and a dresser. You look around the place. Huh. Who could this be? Someone that just graduated, I guess? Yeah. Dear Mom and Dad, I hope you're both doing great. I moved into my new place last week and it's starting to feel like home. Guess what? I got my driver's license. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but I passed. Thank you for encouraging me to go for it. Best wishes, Ethan. Okay, we can move these around. Dear Mom and Dad, I hope this letter finds you both well. I'm so excited about graduating. It's been a challenging journey, but I'm finally here, thanks to your support. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for always believing in me. I can't wait to make you proud at the ceremony. Love, Ethan. Dear Mom and Dad. This one has an exclamation point. I have some exciting news to share. I bought my first car. It's a little used car, but it runs great and has everything I need. I'm so grateful for the money you lent me. It really made this possible. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Ethan. So Ethan seems like a student that graduated recently that's very, I guess, happy for the support of his parents. Oh, there's a piece of paper here. Official report, Department of Motor Vehicles, 1234 Main Street, Springfield, Illinois. July 3rd, 2016, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, we regret to inform you that your son, Ethan Johnson, was involved in a fatal car accident on July 2nd, 2016. The incident occurred on Highway 101 at approximately 3:45 p.m. Emergency services responded immediately, but sadly, Ethan succumbed to his injuries at the scene. Our deepest condolences go out to you and your family during this difficult time. Please contact our office if you require further information or assistance. Sincerely, Jane Doe. So, is this Ethan's room? Why is this family photos and letters he wrote? Why is this in this random facility? Oh no. I don't understand why. Why is it here? I thought you said these rooms would be interesting. But apart from the weird atmosphere, it's just a normal-looking bedroom. Nothing out of the ordinary. That's right. This one is quite simple, but I can reassure you that if we continue to investigate the other ones, will be quite different. How many rooms have you seen so far? Well, there have been several rooms I came across. Hospital rooms, bars. Some were useful, but others were slightly tricky. He stops in front of the next door. Now, go try this one. Okay. You hesitate. What's taking you so long? What if it's dangerous? Oh, come on. I'm still in one piece after all. Are you? You're covered in bandages. I can only see one of your eyes. If I could do all that, you can too. You seem so nonchalant about it. How do you know whether you're stepping into your demise or not? To tell you the truth, I don't care about it that much. This doesn't feel real enough to me. What, like a dream? Taking a deep breath, you open the door. A classroom. First of all, the art in this game is beautiful. Shout out to the developer. It seems like they poured a piece of their soul into each of these artistic works we're seeing that are represented by these rooms. I wonder if the game speaks to a bit of their life experience. I guess we're going to find out here. You find rows of desks facing a chalkboard. It's nostalgic. Shreds of your memories come back. I was also a high schooler. How could I forget that? You spot a particular desk. It's covered with notes and books. And you hear that? Little sounds of children playing outside, birds chirping, and the wind outside the store. It kind of reminds me of when I was in really more so elementary school. I would get those feelings, but let's take a look at this desk. Can we kind of form together? Wait a minute. There's scratch marks everywhere. Big scratch marks all over this desk. Let me see if we can try to piece some of these things together. Okay. Leave. No one loves you. Does it say hurry? Just leave already. No one loves you. Dear God. Okay, this goes here. Why is this reminding me a little bit of the person with the bandages all over them? Doesn't it? Maybe this was their desk? These are just notes. And I don't think any of these other objects are anything we can use. Ray catches up to you. See, I told you, every room is unique in its own way. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out the connection between them yet, but I know we will be able to find it. Hold up, did you just say we? You want to get out, don't you? I guess that one of these rooms is the key to the exit, but there must be something I'm missing. Even though he looks suspicious, he has been here longer than me and seems to know the place very well. Guess I have no other choice than tagging along for now. So, if we keep exploring, we should be able to observe the connections and leave. Then, let's move on. The path is quiet, only the pipe's faint buzzing above you can be heard as you walk. With each step, your vision becomes blurrier. Your body feels oddly heavy. You're walking slower than usual. Are we dehydrated or hungry, maybe? Am I sick? Or is it just the melancholy atmosphere? Am I doing the right thing by trusting him? I don't even know him. What if it's a mistake? There's only one way to find out. What should I ask about? Memories of high school. So, I was wondering what memories you have of high school. To be honest, I don't usually attend classes, just occasionally came in for tests. Oh boy, how much I hated those. What about your appearance? If you don't mind, I've been meaning to ask about your appearance. The bandages. I had an accident in 10th grade. I injured my face and right eye quite badly. Okay, 10th grade wouldn't be graduating. So that doesn't line up with the notes we found, which we know those notes are for Ethan, or someone named Ethan, and this is Ray, but, you never know with the names. Maybe it's a fake name? I have no idea. I'm still theory crafting everything. I'm a rather unpleasant sight without them, so I have to cover it. I couldn't really socialize after that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And you? What was your school life like? As far as I remember, I wasn't that socially active either. I spent most of my time studying. I guess I just wanted to be better? Thinking back, it sounds quite selfish. It's weird, isn't it? I can suddenly remember all this, but not my own name. Those flashbacks are pretty random. And now Oh, I see. Now we're building the map out and we can decide what direction we want to go in. Let me go with the one closest to us first. You arrive at an intersection. Great, now what? You can go ahead and choose. 3 different paths. We'll go down the middle one. Open the door? Sure, I'm nervous. I feel like this is going to be a very special journey, friends. I really think this is going to be special. I feel like we've just stumbled across a hidden gem, you and I together. Huh? Ray, wait! What are you— Whoa! You both fall into the water. Your arms are heavy, every move is painful. Press C to swim to the surface. Hello? You grit your teeth and ignore the pain to reach the surface. Oh. You swim to the edge to catch your breath. You barely made it out. You good, Ray? Ray? The bandages. No, don't look. You shouldn't look. He looks like a monster. It's terrifying. Oh my god, my mouse is moving. Stay calm. You, what are you? Have you been lying to me all this time? Guys, I swear to God, I did not click panic. My mouse was moving on its own. I was trying to, fight against it. No, I swear I'm still human. I just had an accident. Please, you have to believe me. It was a horrible encounter. I was going home after school. I was finishing a project and stayed in long that day. The sun had already gone down and everything was empty. I shouldn't have stayed out there so late. Then, I saw it. What the hell is that? An ominous shadow approaching. It was an arthropod monstrosity. It was a contorted tangle of limbs and mismatched anatomy. Unfortunately, it had seen me too. Ooh! Its organs were wrapping around my right arm, pulling me closer. I could feel the razor-sharp claws ripping my sides, digging deeper and deeper like a hot knife through butter. And everything faded. When I came to my senses, the abnormality was nowhere to be found. A tremendous pain spread through my body. My head felt dizzy. There was no one around to help. The nearest hospital was kilometers away. I don't know how I made it home. I felt a burning sting on my hand and side, slowly running up my spine. It spread and spread and spread. I was bedridden for days. The pain was unbearable. My skin morphed as it reached my head. My right eye throbbed and my sight went blurry. And there we are. That thing was infected with something, and I was the lucky one it passed it on to. What is going on? First we're in this facility, and now we're learning that Ray had this encounter with some flesh monster? Some divine being must have saved me because miraculously, it stopped at some point. He starts wrapping the bandages back. After all, I tried my best to cover it up and adapt to my new way of life. Huh. That's a lot to take in. I think I just need some space right now. This is all too much. Your clothes have almost fully dried, ready to continue, but your ears are ringing. Must be the water. Ray is keeping his distance as you walk to the opposite side of the room to the next door. Ray, I didn't mean to panic. I'm sorry. I feel bad, but I swear to God, my Gengar mouse had a mind of its own. Your mind must be playing tricks on you, or could it be the shock from seeing Ray? Your thoughts swirl as you step into the room. You notice a door at the opposite side of the room. Or I could go back down into the water? That body of water is far more treacherous than I thought. Yeah, this isn't a normal pool. This isn't... Okay, none of these rooms are normal. They look normal at first, but there's something horrible going on here. I just don't know what it is yet. Open the door? Yes. Ooh! Your feet sink. You fall into the darkness. Ray jumps after you, trying to catch you. Wait a minute. Oops, so I tripped and fell into a pit. How stupid, now it's the end for both of us. Okay, so we did the start here. We were submerged, unveiled, and we descended into the darkness. This is such a cool feature, though, because it's going to allow us to fill out this entire chart and hopefully make some great memories together. Okay, this time I let myself drown when I hit the pool. With every desperate gasp, your water fills your lungs. You're slowly engulfed by the darkness. You drown. Is this a different ending? Yes, it is. Okay, this time I couldn't, get the timing right on falling down the pit, so we'll come back to that later. Let me try this right hallway. Wait. Huh? What is it? Why is the door open? He seems tense. He's right. All the doors we've encountered before were shut tight. Something must have opened it while we were elsewhere, but Ray said there isn't a single soul out here other than us. Maybe we just unknowingly avoided them? Investigate the room? Sure. He slowly steps in. It's okay, there's no one in here. Is this a work? Like a cubicle area? The next room is an office full of desks and computers, towering paperwork, and sticky notes. There's a computer still working. You are fired. Wonderful. Great way to start the day. How evil is it to, wait for someone to get ready for work, commuting to the office, just an awful commute, sitting down, only to be made aware in that moment, hey, you're actually fired, go back home. Good God. It has a bunch of tabs open. Without thinking, you sit right down and get to work. Oh yeah, this is Windows 11, all right. Huh? What are you doing? I don't know. I just have this urge to complete any half-done task I come across. You really are a perfectionist. Did you do this well in school, too? Yeah, I was at the top of my class. Until what? Someone took my place. Straight A student? A new exchange student. She was surrealistically perfect and surpassed me in every field. But it was so bizarre. Something about her felt off. I don't like this picture at all. There was this unease I couldn't quite make sense of. Ray looks concerned and a bit confused as to how to reply. School isn't everything. Yeah, I know. Interesting. Look at all this. How to cope with liminal space. Do these, tabs actually work? Everyone will deal with liminal space at one point or another. These periods can be tough, but they can be growth opportunities. Okay, I can't scroll. I can just drag the fields. Liminal space is the uncertain transition between where you've been and where you're going, physically, emotionally, or metaphorically. You know what? I've never heard it described like that, but yeah, I guess it is. Liminal space is the uncertain transition between where you've been and where you're going physically, emotionally, or metaphorically. To be in a liminal space means to be on the precipice of something new, but not quite there yet. The word liminal comes from the Latin word limen, which means threshold. And I guess these liminal spaces do feel like that. They feel like something we've never seen before, but at the same time, nostalgic and bringing back memories of something. The beauty and danger of liminal spaces. Places are the ultimate reminders of our feelings, quoted by me. The tabs contain documents and research about liminal spaces, an intriguing topic for today's audience. Think back to your past, find the reason you got here. You can't control your surroundings, only the way you cope. While these transition phases symbolize the potential for growth and self-discovery, they can also be disorienting and unsettling. The danger of these spaces is that they can become traps if we fail to navigate them effectively. Lingering too long in these spaces can engulf you, draining your energy and poisoning your spirit. Can I, drag this? Which is the right paragraph order? Oh, God. I don't know. Liminal spaces emotionally and metaphorically represent periods in our lives when we are caught between what was and what is yet to be. They're both captivating, but also have inherent dangers. These transitional zones evoke a sense of in-betweenness that is simultaneously eerie and enchanting. However, their ability to connect us with aspects of our experiences reminds us that life is a continuous journey filled with moments of transformation and renewal. Finding your room, where your experiences happened within these transitions, is crucial. Finding your room, where your experiences happened within these transitions, is crucial. We're just looking for our room. These are all rooms of other people that have ended up in this facility for whatever reason. And we have a room here too, I guess. Interesting. Admitting and processing these experiences can guide you out of the in-between, offering a sanctuary where reflection leads to clarity and transformation. Okay, let me figure out the order of these. I think it's B, C, A. Let me try that. B, C, A. Are you really this dumb? That's why you keep dying. Hello? Which is the right paragraph order? Is it B, A, C? There we go. It wasn't that difficult, was it? Okay, I'm not dumb. Finally, it's finished. It would have certainly been a huge hit if the article had been published. I wonder why they changed their minds. I have to admit you did a great job, but it's still beyond my comprehension why would you go that far for nothing? Now then, let's go on. Okay, I'm gonna go back here and go to the left room. Open the door. Yeah. Now what on earth? You find an old apartment room. There are only a few pieces of furniture that look like old-fashioned antiques, a vintage coat, and a hat hanging on the wall. You take a look around. Nice hat. What is this? This is from years ago. This isn't the modern era. Looks like someone dropped this. Yeah, I guess a ink vial spilled over. Ink is spilled all over the drawer. On the writing desk, you find a diary. You read it page after page. It describes the monotone daily life of a disconsolate workman. The last few entries grab your attention. I'm sorry I'm not as good with the larger words, but I'm trying to do the best job of reading I can to immerse everybody and myself in the experience. There are some words I trip over sometimes, though, you know. I think that's just part of it. 1847? What kind of a facility is this? Okay, that just shocked the hell out of me. Here we go. I decided to end it all here. I can't continue anymore. I leave everything to my one and only friend. Thank you for everything. I apologize for leaving you alone, but I can't bear the agony of this existence anymore. I hope you can understand. I wish you a long, fulfilling life. My best regards, Thomas Weatherby. This is also 1847. I still can't shake off the feeling of dread, the darkness, those desperate moments. I thought death would offer solace, but echoes of my failed attempt only left terror. Oh my God. I can still feel it on my skin. The cold blade, the rush of adrenaline, the overwhelming fear. Now I'm only left with uncertainty. I've been lingering over the specter of death for so long, yet now, The intense fear of crossing the line from where there is no return haunts me. 1847. It's truly maddening. In one thought, I'm still living, but on another, I'm dancing on the brink of death. I'm drowning in the indecisiveness of my chaotic mind. I can feel as I slip further into madness with each passing day. Okay, hold on. I'm starting to put the puzzle pieces together, friends, and maybe we can work on this in this moment. Do you feel like this is an in-between place for people that have died? In the journal, it says, my attempt on my life failed. But did it? Or did it work and brought you to this space where we are all trying to find our room? And then this just says, I can't decide. The diary abruptly ends. What happened to the author? You found a diary? Good job. Keep your eyes open. These might serve as a clue to help us get out of here. Okay, anything else we can find? Let me take a look at this here. Oh, we got some new paths opening up. Okay, very good. I don't know what else we can do here. I think that's it. So that is all of the rooms to the right. Check the map. Yeah, we've gone to all the rooms here. This is the only room we haven't done anything in because I keep falling, but, you know, whatever. Let's go here. What is this? Your eyes catch something lying on the passageway. The stench is horrible. Your steps squelch as you approach on the soggy carpet. It's a huge piece of flesh. It must have been there for a while. The walls have already soaked most of it in. It looks like the walls are devouring. Let's just ask Ray. Hey, do you know what this could be? Ray's not saying anything. That looks just like... No, it can't be. What's wrong? It's nothing. Don't touch those things. They could be infectious. So this must resemble the creature that attacked Ray. Wait, infectious? Let's head back. Okay, and... Wait, where... Was that down this way? I couldn't remember where I had clicked. This place is no good. Let's head back. But I can't. There's no other direction to take. Okay, this time I managed to remain calm, so that way we don't freak Ray out. Despite the shock, you look calm. What in the... At that accident, what exactly happened? A sickly purplish color of infection has spread over most of his head, leaving the skin shriveled up, tainting it a faded, splotchy red. Among the sea of wrinkles, rogue mutant eyes with foggy irises peer out of the top of his head. Are you not... I didn't lie to you. Just like I said before, I had an accident. Oh, yeah, look at his head up here. Oh my god. Hey, you good? Why did you stop? It's fine, I just feel a bit dizzy. You notice a door at the opposite side of the room. Okay, so am I now going to be able to stop myself from falling down the pit? Because that's been like... I can't stop myself from falling down the pit, even if I time it appropriately. Open the door. Like, watch very closely. Z to balance, and then I just fall. Your feet sink. You almost fall. Oh! But at the last moment, Ray catches you. Okay, cool. So, in order to be able to save ourselves, we have to not panic when we see Ray with the bandages off. Okay, writing that down, friends. Thanks. That was a close one. The room has broken windows facing monotonous stained walls. The ground and ceiling have almost completely collapsed, a huge mess. What could have happened? Don't know. A disaster? There's nothing here. We should leave. This is just, it looks like a classroom where everything collapsed in on itself. You get back on the main path when abruptly a sound breaks the silence. It's not the pipes this time. Despite the constant ringing, you can still make out the faint noises of steps with an ambiguous muttering echoing the hall. Approaching. What is it? Your blood freezes. Ray is staying motionless in front of you. You are both shocked and uneasy. The noise is undefinable, a mix of howls, bellows, and halfway screams. In periods between the steps, they break and distort. The steps are getting louder and louder. Your eyes meet. You both know that whatever that is not human. You hold your breath, legs are rooted to the ground, eyes locked on the corner, heart racing. You can feel the blood rushing to your head and making you dizzy, but the forced, tense moment is keeping you on edge. The smell of blood and rotten flesh permeate the air. Your vision fades, the dark end of the hallway blurs. You can only rely on Ray's expressions. He is horrified. Run. Hello? Where? I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I'm just clicking random stuff. This way? I'll go left. Left. Straight. Guys, I'm just clicking random directions. I have no idea where I'm even going. Straight. Right. Up. Right. Oh my god, we just went in a big circle. Please, for the love of God. Go! No, dead end! You were caught. How is this visual novel actually scary? Like, it's so tense for no reason. Well, not for no reason. It's tense because they create tense moments, I guess. Okay, I found a door. But now I'm dizzy. Your legs give in, leaving you collapsed on your knees. What happened? You cough up blood. I can't continue. What happened? Are you okay? To tell the truth, I've been feeling poorly since I got here. This place is too dense and heavy. Why didn't you tell me? The infection. It's the place itself. It has bloodlust. Is this place alive? Stay in this room. The more you move, the worse it will get. I'll go find some medicine before it's too late. Wait, that thing is still out there. That thing is almost blind. If we just keep quiet and hide, it won't find us. I'll get us out of here. There is no way Ray is going to survive. Silence is ringing in your ears. Left there in the empty room. After so long, you are truly alone. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start a new save file here. Will he be okay? 5 minutes have passed? I should have gone with him. Damn it. 20 minutes? Ray? If I'm the reason something happens to him, I will never forgive myself. Ray, please. Oh my god. You wait, first for a few minutes, then for hours. It's almost 2.5 hours since Ray's been gone. Your doubts are getting louder and louder. What is he thinking? What kind of infection? Did he mean the one that almost killed him? Don't tell me those remains were also... Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. Over 5.5 hours? Where in this place could he possibly find medicine? And I can't do anything, guys. I can't leave the room. I can't look around. This place is huge. How long will it take? Can I really trust him? After all, I don't even know him. He was weird, but he seemed sincere. You desperately try not to think more and attempt to sleep to pass the time, but just can't. After all, if you think about it, you were neither hungry nor thirsty this whole time. Were we now? This place is changing you. Can I do anything here? No, we're just in this big room. Oh my god. How many? Oh, 1 day has passed. Okay, 1 full day. Hours turn into days. Wait. Did the day counter reset? Why would he come back? No one in their right mind would do that. When we were exploring rooms, I was useful to him, but now it seems like he's figured out what's going on. Now, Ray wouldn't leave us. If he wanted to, he could get out easily, even without my help. No, I need to keep my faith in him. I can't give up. So notice how our character is like going through all these scenarios in their head all of these worst outcome scenarios without anything really changing. Time has passed, a lot of time has passed, but is it really the amount of time we think has passed, or has it just felt like a long time? But our character is, like, going to the most catastrophic outcomes, which is something that I kind of resonate with my own anxiety. I have lots of instances where my anxiety comes up with the worst outcomes without me really processing the facts of the situation. I just need to wait a little longer. I wonder if that's kind of what they're playing on here. Over 5 days? I don't believe that. Ray? A faint glimmer of hope sparks. No way it's been over 5 days. You try to get up, but your limbs won't work properly. You loudly collapse. The noise halts. I'm gonna save. Because I have no idea what's gonna happen. Go outside. You stumble across the room using all your remaining strength, and with trembling hands you open the door. Look at our blurred vision. What can we do? There's blood on the floor. Your body crumbles under your weight. You crawl closer toward the dark. Hey! You drag yourself across, body overwhelmed with pain. You only catch a glimpse, his lifeless eyes stare into your soul before you succumb to the fatal exhaustion. Ray has been dead. Ray has been dead. Just close the game. This won't lead to anything good. You can't save them. What? Side effects: lung failure, CNS failure. So we're learning what this thing really does to us? What the... Guys, look on the bottom left. Ray's eye is following our mouse. The menus are changing? Okay, wait a second. Let me wait now. You crawl back to lean against the wall, panting. This took way more effort than I thought. Over 9 days. Over 16 days. Again, I'm skeptical. Weeks pass. I'm gonna wait. Great. I am disabled and stuck in this crappy, empty room, unknowing of what this infection is going to do to me. I'm powerless, incapable of doing anything. I can only rely on him now. I hate this feeling. I hate it. This is insane, guys. How long do we stay in this room? 44 days? Months pass. How is he so cool-headed? Why is he so better than me? Why is everyone surpassing me? Does he think he's being so heroic saving me? Okay, we're losing. We're losing all grip on reality. He wasn't even slightly affected, while I was on the verge of passing out in each room. Wait. Did he know this would happen? Did he know from the start, the moment he met me? Did he suggest that we impact every room so he could dispose of me once I'm no longer of use? And now he can escape and leave me behind to rot. $233, 478 days. At some point, you stop counting. We're gonna max out this timer. He's not coming. He's been fabricating this all along. I should have never trusted him. Over 8,000 days? Oh my god. Wait, what's happening to the walls? The place is literally peeling apart with time. Your body weirdly feels lighter. You can't feel the pain anymore. So the last recorded amount of days was over 15,000 days. I can't even... How many years is that? So we are at least over 41 years. Let's keep waiting. Why not? We've waited this far already. Who cares? Let's just keep waiting. The walls are falling apart. What is this? I'm gonna wait. Why not? Is there an end if I just continue to wait? Okay, nothing's happening. I'm gonna go outside. I'll go find him. You get up without any difficulties and step outside into the corridor. How are we just, like, refreshed? I don't understand. Okay, let me turn to the right. What is happening to this place? Look at the map. The infection, the whole structure of everything is falling apart. So if I go down this way, it's a dead end. If I turn left, it looks similar to the remaining shreds of your memory you managed to grasp. Yeah, we haven't seen this facility in forever. Can I go this way? No. Forward? That's a dead end. Okay, I worked my way back to the very start somehow. The carpet is moist, tinted with a faint red color. The pipes are constantly leaking and the walls have swollen up at parts, blocking the entire way. You take your time to climb your way through, roaming the place in search of him. What was his name again? Oh, right, of course. Like, it's been decades upon decades. And again, 41 years is the minimum. It's probably far longer than that. You can't seem to remember. Why would you remember a traitor's name? The walls crumble and disintegrate more with each passing year. You wander around aimlessly with no hope that you will ever get your desired revenge. Eventually, the lights fade. The whole facility has turned into this flesh infection. Eons pass. Your muscles start to morph and adapt to the semi-dark hallways of the building. The air is getting more humid and oppressive. The corridors I just had a sudden realization, friends. What if this, being trapped in this place for eons, causes us to turn into like a flesh creature? And the creature that attacked Ray is us. Like, time is not even a thing here. And somehow, the creature that attacked Ray is us after transforming in this place and taking our revenge. Oh my god. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just have a gut feeling. Let me stay in the room. You're forced to take refuge in a pitch black room, being trapped in darkness for what feels like an eternity. After a while, the sound of the compressions and breaking of the walls stop. They remorph and take on their original shape. The lights come back, blinding your eyes. What? You stray across the renewed space for a long time. Maybe stare is what it's supposed to say. It's back. It's back to normal. Ray? When you turn a corner and suddenly see him, despite your bad vision and his long-forgotten features, you undoubtedly know. It's him. Ray, why? It's no use, your vocal cords have rotted away centuries ago. He runs away. Why? Trying to process what just happened, your head gets burdened with 1,000 unanswered questions. Long-forgotten memories flood into your brain, clashing violently. Ray. His name was Ray. He betrayed me. He was a monster. You decide to follow him, thoughts still spinning. Chasing him, traitor, monster, why? Oh wait, so we're here. Okay, now we actually have to chase him? Found him. Where were you all this time? Why did you leave me to suffer so much? So you didn't escape after all, just left me to die here. Why? He's running again. What? Oh, he trips. Wait a minute, I was only partially right. So it wasn't the beast that attacks him where, like, in the memory he had. When we saw Ray with his ribs torn open after we exited that room early, somehow that was us. So time is meaningless here. It overlaps on each other. It doesn't make any sense. You can't take it anymore. Blinded by rage, you charge at him. Your claws easily dig into his flesh, tearing each tissue. His screams echo in anguish. Splatters of blood adorn the walls, which keeps seeping from his jagged wound in an unending cascade. His glistening viscera is oozing on the floor, staining it crimson, a gruesome sight. As his chest heaves with the desperate gasps for air, the effort to form words is in vain. His throat bubbles from the choking blood, every syllable suffocated. No, I can't leave them behind. He was trying to save us, but somehow we were his end. All of a sudden, a collapsing sound followed by heavy panting catches your attention from the neighboring door. Is that me? No, this can't be happening. It's just a misunderstanding. No, the reason he couldn't return. Ray, no, I killed. What have I done? No, Ray, I'm sorry. But if that's me, then who am I? I need to end this misery. Why are you pushing them further? Can't you see they're already at their limits? Oh my god. I'm gonna select End It as our first one. In complete despair, you resolve to end your suffering. You reach into your chest, tearing out the flesh in a squelching sound, but it's not enough. You repeatedly dash your head against the wall, still conscious. Your claws press against your skull, shattering it, fingers digging deeper and deeper into the soft, intricate coils of the brain. Your grip tightens until the world fades into darkness. There we go. Do you really crave so much to see every ending? Then keep on tormenting them. For you, this is just a game, isn't it? It's Wait. That wasn't addressing, like, our character. That was addressing us, the player. What? Now, what if we end our previous self? Something is rustling behind the door. Ray, is that you? Finally, you came back? Oh. The door slowly opens. Blinded by the vibrant lights, you can only make out a dark silhouette. It's not human. Dear God. Can't you see you're only making things worse? No, you got it in your head that you would get them out. You would do anything to finish this game, wouldn't you? Are you satisfied with all the deaths you've caused? Well, apparently not yet. Get out on our own. You continue the exploration. Another turning point passes. You wander around room after room. Yeah, the place is just repeating endlessly. Why am I even doing this? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Laundry? You come across a dark room, walls covered with pitch black paint. A lonely bin full of black garbage bags sits in the middle of the room, emitting a putrid stench of decay and decomposition. This room. It's familiar. You can hear faint voice at the back of your head as you step closer. The odor could make any human vomit. It's too familiar. The smell of blood. What? The voices are getting louder. Who the hell do you think you are? Why did I work so hard all these years if your mere presence can make it all worthless? You are so outstanding it makes me sick. We're chopping up the exchange, or I can't remember if they were an exchange student, but the exceptional student. I had to be better than her. We killed the straight A student, and I would have done anything to be better. No, please stop. You deserve to die. No, stop, please, it hurts my arm. Why? I didn't do anything. I never had any bad intentions. I never had a bad word for anyone or anything, so why are you punishing me like this? You stand there emotionless. It's ineffective for someone who hasn't felt anything in a long time. I am a murderer, and Ray wasn't my only victim. I can't do anything to change that. I will need to live with that thought forever. This was our room. Our room was where, I guess, we were dumping her body parts and clothes that were full of blood from us killing her? Because we were jealous over school? That's our room? That's our story? Your vision clears, and when you come back to your senses, the monotonous walls are nowhere to be seen. You're right where you left, the mundane reality. At the school's backyard in front of the man-eating garbage can. I'm free. After enduring all this agony, I've been rotting down there for too long. I've lost nearly all my humanity. This won't change a single thing. A manic screech of laughter emerges from deep within. This is unfair. It's unfair. Madness takes hold, consuming you, twisting the thoughts of your fragmented sanity. One victim or two, it doesn't matter anymore. You rampage through the streets. This is where we find Ray. We were Ray's original killer. You rampage through the streets, venting your frustration on the first human you see, and that's Ray. I was right. Oh my god, this is such a crazy twist. 2, 3, 8, it's complete havoc. Killing them somehow makes you feel a lingering sense of freedom, a sort of solace. What? 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 Someone shot us. What if I continue from here? But you go on. You have to continue. You need to find him. You compress yourself through the narrow, crumpled paths, shifting your organs. The dampness makes the wallpaper stick to your body, liquefying and oozing away your limbs until they detach from the body. Bones splinter under the immense pressure. You feel your body decompose. What? The place is taking up its original shape. You hear two figures slowly approaching. Hey, do you know what this could be? Yep, Ray sees us. That looks just like... No, it can't be. What's wrong? It's nothing. Don't touch those things. They could be infectious. Oh, wait. Infectious? Let's head back. I haven't heard human voices in such a long time. Oh, that's us now. After all this time, I finally understand. Time doesn't matter here anymore. In places like this, it simply doesn't exist. Just constantly loops around, going back and forth. The place slowly infects its prey by trapping them here. The pipes transport enzymes that moisten the floors and make the walls adhesive, and when it's time to digest, the corridors fold and crumple on top of each other, crushing and absorbing any organic matter. Time here is just an aid to digest. When it's hungry again, it restarts. Some lucky, mutilated life forms like me might survive the turning point, being contorted and left to rot like waste if their brain happens to be intact. Their consciousness never dies until, who knows when, the next ingestion? Stop the game. Why do you keep pushing them? This whole place is like a giant digestive system? You want them to get out so badly? Haven't you considered or caused enough suffering already? Engulfed. Okay, we have 2 more endings to get. And I'm not quite sure how to get them. See, I told you, you'll never get your beloved good ending unless you start the story at this ending. No. You can't rewrite the story, you shouldn't. That can have unpredictable results. You mustn't try to... What? What? Wait, what can I... What's happening? I'm waking up? What? Where am I? This is the beginning of the game. Your eyes slowly adapt to the blinding light of a lamp. A door? You come across a dark room, walls covered with pitch black paint. A lonely bin full of black garbage bag sits at the middle of the room, emitting a putrid stench of decay and decomposition. This room, it's familiar. You can hear a faint voice at the back of your head as you step closer. The odor could make any human vomit. It's too familiar. The smell of blood. The voices are getting louder. This is a combination of the beginning and the end of the game. This is us killing the student. Had to be better than her. So this we've all seen before. This time, do we not get shot? Ray was my only victim. It's all my fault. Your unraveling mind seems to find a moment of peace. I can't change anything about what happened. I can't undo the past. Your vision clears, and when you come back to your senses, the monotonous walls are nowhere to be seen. You're right where you left mundane reality. At the school's backyard in front of the maddening garbage can. I need to properly bury the body. What do I do? What? It's just trash. You dig through the bag but find nothing. 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 Wait a minute. Did we not kill her in this timeline? Something is wrong. Where is the body? Did someone find it? Wait, what day even is this? How long was I gone for? You examine your surroundings. It all feels out of place. You roam across... Ugh, the empty roads when suddenly a loud scream catches you off guard. Oh my god. You run toward the voice when you see it. It's you? Wait, no, that can't be. Who are these? Whose memories? I can't believe you actually did that. Why won't you listen to me? I guess the timeline got a bit messed up because of your intervention. Now it's your time to make this right. Here, eliminate the errors, both of them. +1 gun, 6 ammo, eliminate mistakes? What? Hold on, let me save. I just clicked continue. I don't know what that was, but that scared the absolute hell out of me. I'm pointing at myself. Atonement. There, you did it. You've seen every ending. Are you satisfied? Well, there's one I'm missing. Is that the good ending? No, it just eliminates everything that was a part of the timeline from the first place. Are you satisfied? Reset progress. No, I don't want to reset my progress. Okay, so I think I finally figured out how to get the final ending that we were missing. I reached out to the developer and they gave me a little bit of help. Apparently, when we reached the true ending, that wasn't technically supposed to have been possible. We were supposed to have gotten this one first. But if we go and kill our past selves in that one cutscene, and then restart a game immediately after that instead of checking the other options, this happens. We restart the game, we meet, I guess, Ray again. I can just pretend. So, you said you were lost? Right, so we know that we've kind of already seen this, but we're just pretending. So, what changes about the playthrough? Now's my chance. Okay, so we're like pretending, because this is when we wanted to kill Ray, I guess, right? Or... Right, we pretended. We knew all of this was happening. This is when we wanted to kill Ray. So when we restart, that's what we do right at the start. We just pretend to be his friend, and then we kill him like this after restarting a new save. Oh my god. And he doesn't even know what happened. Wait a minute, so now the game just continues? Your eyes catch something lying in the passageway. The stench is horrible. Your steps squelch as you approach on the soggy carpet. It's a huge piece of flesh. It must have been there for a while. The walls have already soaked most of it in. I'm curious what changes now that we kill him immediately. Okay, let's head back. Right, we still can't go that way. What happens if we go to the pool? Right? We fall in the water. Your arms are heavy, every move is painful. Grit your teeth and ignore the pain to reach the surface. You swim to the edge to catch your breath. Okay, so again, what changes? You notice a door at the opposite side of the room. Open the door, yes. Of course we fall, we can't do anything. And is this a different... Oh! It is a different ending. What? Distrust. This ending was crazy. What is that implying there? Is that like they're spawning a new Ray? Like, what does that even mean? Wow. I was originally just going to publish the video without getting that ending, but okay, never mind. That was totally worth it. Wow. Well, friends, that was Where. What a crazy journey. I have so many thoughts in my head about this story and what it means. It's got to be one of the most interesting locations we've ever seen in one of these horror games we've played. This endless facility filled with rooms that almost represent different people from different time periods. And this facility also digests people that are in there. So it's like hoping they get lost, but also time is meaningless and runs together. What does all of that mean? What's the interpretation that you all have pulled from something like this? It's such a unique concept for something. It takes liminal spaces and the back rooms, that sort of stuff, and turns it on its head. I loved the big twist. I loved discovering organically the direction they were taking the story in. I thought this game was brilliant. It's honestly one of my favorite visual novels we've played on the channel. I hope you guys have also enjoyed it. This was a blast. I love you all very much. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.